Yo, 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 yo. This is Jono from Diamond Rings, and you are at Popularity.
Special Affections was very much anticipated. So now that it's been out for a while, how do you feel that the response has actually been to it?
My mom's really into it. I like it. It seems like, everywhere I go, people are coming out to the shows and know the songs, and it's wicked. You make music not really knowing or caring kind of what people are going to think of it. It's just got to feel real and honest for me. And I think hopefully, if anything, people are connecting to that.
Did you ever feel unsure of the direction that you wanted to take your music in?
Oh yeah, I'm unsure of the direction I want to take my music in all the time. That's part of the process of making art is not knowing and being unsure. And most of the time I find I write my best songs and do my best when I'm pushing in those directions that scare the shit out of me.
How do you want to progress from this album? Where do you see yourself going next?
I made the whole album in GarageBand without any real kind of idea how to make electronic music whatsoever. It was very much an experiment for me. So I've learned a lot in that time, and I just want to keep just improving what I do. I love the songs on the record for what they are, as songs, but production-wise, I really want to sort of break into that next level, where you can hear what I'm doing on the radio and have it not sound out of place, and be able to really sort of speak the language, the pop music lingo that people can relate to and understand. I just want to connect with as many people as I can.
What challenges did you feel approaching this album?
A ton, from learning how to, quantize or sequence a drum pattern, like using a computer to, just learning basic tricks about, stereo panning and utilizing, stereo space to create an atmosphere or a feeling. Distilling relatively kind of tumultuous personal experiences into 3.5 minute, easily digestible and hummable pop tunes. It's not really an easy thing for me to do to write songs, and that's why I like it. It's a challenge. Every time I sit down to work on a new one, it's not really it necessarily gets any easier. I have a process that I'm more aware of, I suppose, which helps, but it's still kind of starting over every time.
What would you say was the hardest song to create?
Honestly, I don't really know. And making it sound like it's but I do have a lot of fun doing what I'm doing too. It's like the best thing I could think of doing in the world. But I don't know. I spent a lot of time on You Oughta Know on the record. That one kind of was a little the most sort of outside of, I think, the range of the types of tunes I was working with, and had a lot of fun with that one. I still really like playing that one live. We're in Atlanta right now, and played it last night. It was super fun. Went over really well.
How would you articulate the overall theme and attitude of the album?
I'd say if there's a theme, anything that's overarching, it's kind of divided, I guess, between a number of songs that are really personal and kind of just ruminations on my own experiences, my own desires. Just coming to terms with, the reality of moving to a new place in a new city and having to find your way and being unsure and uncertain. That's a big part of it. And then the other part of it, I think, is just a few of the tracks are just written for people who have had an impact on my life in some way, whether that's positive or negative way. I wanted to make something for those people, whether or not they know it. I mean, I don't really generally tell anyone, if I do write a song for them or about them. I don't really tell anybody that, but it's more about knowing it for me, and having that understanding and having a place to start from, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Do you find that when you perform songs that they evolve or change with each time that you play them? Do songs grow?
I mean, they grow in terms of what they mean to me and what they say lyrically, but the way that I perform, which is with, a computer and right now still, I perform on stage as a solo artist, so there's not a lot that I really do to change the structures of the songs, in the same way that you could say if you were a band and were up there like jamming or something. It's not really my style, but what I think they do take on is like the performance becomes stronger each time I play a song. I sing the songs a lot more confidently and better now than I think I do on the record. If anything, in the past year touring, I've just really, I think, kind of discovered my own voice a lot more. I feel a lot more confident as a vocalist, and that's really exciting. It's making things really fun and interesting as I'm moving toward working on new material.
At this point, what do you value most about this whole experience?
Just being able to make music and have that be my primary focus in life. This is what I'm doing right now. This is my job, and it's what I've been working towards for a long time. It's what I've wanted to do ever since I was in art school. Reading about Devo and all these cool bands that I grew up really sort of idolizing, and for sure I can't think of anything else I'd rather be doing, but I'm really thankful to have the opportunity to do it right now, and my main focus is just, keeping busy and trying to stay on it, because, there are a lot of great musicians out there, and I gotta keep my job.
Can you describe your attraction to music?
Yeah, I think from a really early age, I've always felt that there's something kind of special and exciting about songs. I can remember listening to my dad's records and copying up the lyrics to Bruce Springsteen albums or whatever, and just feeling connection or real kind of emotional attachment to these really kind of short, accessible, little miniature pieces of art. That's what music is to me. So I think it's just a really accessible and immediate art form. Probably the most accessible and immediate that I can think of, especially now. Given that you can download stuff and hear things on the internet, on your phone. I think all that stuff is great.
Do you have any final thoughts or anything that you'd like to share with the readers of Popularity?
Keep doing what you're doing. And, if you want to do something, go for it. And don't, hold back or worry that you're not good enough or know enough. There's always going to be someone who's better and who knows more. And it's not about that. It's just about being or expressing yourself and having a good time.